I've been soaking in the beauty lately of California in every single way that I possibly can. I think it's only natural, but sometimes when you live in a place, you forget the beauty of it. And that's something that I really try not to do living here, but from time to time I forget to go to the ocean or to watch the sunset or to pay attention to the palm trees and the mountains. And so I've been trying to do that lately because it feels really good to just pay attention to my surroundings and find so much beauty in the earth. And so after a weekend of being outside and having time with myself, I am starting off the week with a sunset on this Sunday night. I find that there's something extra cozy about Sunday nights. It's almost like the fun of the weekend has died down, and before we get to start a new week, we have this in-between quiet moment where creativity gets to blossom and connection and slowness gets to blossom. And so today I'm spending a little bit of time with my paintbrushes.
Mini painting break. It's become that part of fall where I stop resisting that the weather is getting colder and actually turn on my heater. And so after a couple of weeks of being really cold in my apartment, I finally turned on my heater. It's now comfortable in here. It's not freezing anymore. And so whenever I want to create, I love to just play a little bit of ukulele and just see what happens. If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know that I love to paint my journals for myself personally that reflect like the chapter of my life that I'm in. And so I've been doing it as gifts lately too, just painting journals for people. And so this one will be the second one that I've done for someone else. Actually, the third one. It'll be the third journal that I've painted for someone else. Probably gonna play one more song and then figure it out. 7:30 and it's time to get to painting. I'm ready now. I just got so much paint in my hair. It's 9 o'clock and I am so ready for sleep.
Because I work for myself, a Monday morning is never the same. But there's a couple different types of days that I have, and on this one I'm at home doing some editing on my computer, and so I always love to set the mood with a candle or with my salt lamp to just remind me, even in the moments where I am working, to remember my breath, to remember to pause, and to remember that joy can be found in any moment. Okay, super exciting. I was cutting open a spaghetti squash because I'm making lunch right now, and it had little sprouts in it of the seeds that are sprouting. And I don't know if you can eat these, I have to look it up, but it's so beautiful. So cool. Wow, this is so exciting. I wonder if I can plant them. This one literally has leaves coming out of the sprout. So many baby spaghetti squashes ready to grow. When the computer becomes too much, I play ukulele. Also, I always sit on my chair sideways like this. It's just the most comfortable for me. I don't know why. I like it. It's comfortable. I like to have my legs bent when I'm working. Thank you. A top priority of mine nowadays is really making sure that I'm nourishing myself throughout the day, especially the work day, because I find that sometimes I can get so wrapped up in what I'm doing that I forget to eat, or I forget to spend time cooking myself a meal that's nourishing. And so actually setting aside time to make sure I'm taking breaks to cook, and then also cooking enough food for dinner or for the next day has been so helpful for me, because when I am nourished and happy, I can create from a place that exudes that and gives that selflessly to others. And so today I made some spaghetti squash, which is really easy and perfect because it always makes enough for dinner and maybe even for the next day. And I can kind of put whatever I want in it. I can make tomato sauce, or I can make lettuce wraps like I did today, but it just makes it so much easier to cook a whole squash or vegetable that's really big and can be used in a bunch of different ways. I'm headed off to the forest to take some photos for my friend who just launched her astrological apothecary with a whole line of like teas and tinctures and all the things that are astrologically based. And we are just going deep into the forest, into the mountains to take some really beautiful photos for her launch. I take photos for people quite often, but there's something really special about taking photos for my friend and having fun and just creating beautiful things. And also just being in the forest, of course.
For some of my astrology stuff, but so I can also write like herby astrology.
I guess it's probably not good to like show your fingers putting the product.
Product.
Oh, that was a good shot.
The light is good for like, got that like glowy. So next level.
Thank you. I think it's just about believing in myself. Literally, the heavens have opened up.
I know, it's crazy.
My goodness. Wow. What?
Number one hype person, Chelsea.
It's what I do.
I treasure slow mornings that come around every once in a while, where after I do my morning practice that I do every morning of yoga and meditation, I have extra time before doing anything to just sit on my couch and relax and read a little bit of a book or write, or even just sit there and look at the sky. After a long work week, mostly of sitting at my desk, which I didn't film because I figured it wouldn't be that exciting, I am in need of some nature today, and so I'm going back into the mountains to soak in the beauty of the outdoors and breathe in the fresh air. I think this might be one of my favorite places I've ever been in Los Angeles. It is so quiet. I feel like whenever I go into nature by myself, it takes me time to really ease into the quiet because I live in such a loud place. And I've learned to be patient with the process of unwinding. I think that sometimes when we feel tense or tight or stressed, we add another layer on top of that by judging the stress or wanting to get out of it. But I've found that one of the most nourishing things that we can do for ourselves is just to like breathe with it and be with it. And if you're feeling any tightness in your body right now, or stress, or you're just kind of thinking about something, just release the need for it to be anything other than what it is right now, and sit with it and be with it and be patient with it. Be patient with the unwinding, and just give yourself so much love so that you feel like you can unwind. And you'll notice that as you breathe into it and be with it and stop resisting what is, the beauty of life will come through, and you'll feel it and you'll feel nourished, and it'll start to just fall away. I think it's so important to have like intentional times where we're taking a break from the things that we usually do, taking a break from work or the need to be productive, and if you do use social media, taking a full break from that, because it allows us to interrupt the pattern that we live in and see beyond it and truly nourish ourselves. I shall return to the land of self-service now. Eat a couple more pumpkin seeds. So good. Everything is being illuminated by the last moments of daylight. Also, there's a little island right out there. Just a little channel island. I'm just getting some B-roll for a video right now up in the mountains and just watching this California sunset. I'm just so in awe of wow. Wow. I'm so grateful. This planet is so special. The clouds are I feel like I could look up endlessly and they would just continue going on. Like there's so many lessons written in the sky and the mountains and the earth. I don't even know how to scratch the surface yet. I sat and watched the last moments of daylight fade into the ocean with so much gratitude for this life, for this earth, and for the simple gifts that make life so beautiful. Remembering that when life feels heavy or difficult, we have the opportunity to turn to the simple things once again, of nature, of the earth, of joy, of silence, to remind us that every day and every moment is such a mystery and such a gift. Thank you for watching these sunsets with me and for being along for these in-between moments of my life. I hope that you're doing well and taking care of yourself, and with whatever you're doing right now, let your moment be filled with so much peace. Take a breath into wherever you are. Turn off your computer or your phone and just breathe in the beauty of your moment. Because right now, right here, is all we have. And within that is so much freedom waiting to be explored. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you're doing well and taking care of yourself, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day today.